Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. And today I'm going to be showing another cool replay that I found on the whatreplays.eu website. This time I'm going to be showcasing the Doom Turtle, the T95, of course the Tier 9 American tank destroyer, probably the most heavily armoured like frontal tank destroyer, or like just any tank in the game. This is driven by T95, I guess, and he's actually joined by his platoon mate over here, Nivek, I guess, in the Jagdtiger, the German Tier 9 tank destroyer. Another good Tier 9 tank destroyer. Thinking about it, all Tier 9 tank destroyers are actually quite good. Like the T30, that's like every single Tier 9 tank destroyer has something great about it. Like the Chinese, good armor, good gun, the Alf W well what happened, the WT Alf Panzer IV, that's also good. But every single Tier 9 tank destroyer is good in my opinion. You can do anything. You can do, like, you have a job to do in each single, like, one of them. That's way too long to kind of say, but yeah. We are on, well, I'm not, but we are here with Tanzai and Nivek on Himmelsdorf, and it's the encounter version, so the cap circle's over there, and Nivek and Tianzi are pushing the, kind of like the banana kind of over here, like the, kind of like down past the like kind of castle over here on Himmelsdorf. This is literally like a banana. They're pushing here. Tianzi is already on 1,400 damage, which isn't anything special, but well, 2 good hits into the T30, then into the Jagdtiger, and of course bounce 2 off because yeah, Jagdtiger would really have to hit like the cupolas over here, maybe the lower plate, but probably not, as he takes out the Jagdtiger, or the other one, and bounces an APCR round from the Jagdtiger 88, and that has like something like 230 or something penetration with the APCR round, so that's definitely not going to get through even in like the weak spots over there. And now Tianzi was actually getting pushed by the TS5 and actually made him miss a shot on that. I'm pretty sure that was a T28 over there. So the younger brother of the T95, not the T25. But that was kind of bad because if he rolled high, it could have taken the T28 out, or at least damaged him quite sufficiently. But that doesn't seem to be happening, as it looks like the enemies have won the hill over there. There's a small SM, an STA-1, and it looks like some other tanks over there, already pushing down the hill on Himmelsdorf. Now it is 6-10, so the enemy are winning by quite a lot. Now the SDA-1 over there is actually putting shots into Tianzi's teammate over here, but Nivek over here actually tracks the SDA-1, allowing Tianzi to put in a shot into him whilst he was tracked. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do over there. Probably just knows that this tank has a really long reload. So does that Samoa SM, because yeah, they just saw that the T95 fired, so they're going in for a couple of shots. Because the damage per minute on this tank isn't the best, it's only 2,500, and with the Jagdtiger pushing around 3,200, I think it's definitely a lot less. 750 damage, 276 penetration on the standard rounds, 320 on the premium rounds, and 90 on the high explosive rounds. There's actually some juicy high explosive rounds over here. 90mm, that definitely can cause a lot of damage to basically everything, apart from like super heavy tank destroyers and heavy tanks. Now the reload, the base reload is 17.55, so yeah, it is definitely not the best. So you can come out and take multiple shots at this, even try and flank this tank. aim time isn't actually too bad. It's 2.4. Dispersion at 0.36. Again, not the worst. There is tanks, I'm pretty sure, at tier 9 that have worse dispersion than this. It's actually quite a decent dispersion for such a big gun. Now, what else is important over here? It does carry quite a lot of ammo, giving it a potential damage of 22,500. So that's definitely nearly always enough to deal with the enemy team even a couple of times over. It's definitely not fast though. Limited to 20 kilometers an hour forwards, but it's definitely a lot better than it used to be. Because it used to be limited to 13 kilometers an hour forwards, the same as the TOG, which was absolutely brutal. Now, Tianzi actually spots an opportunity to take out the Patriot over here, knowing that the Samoa is reloading, but it looks like the Samoa has had enough, or maybe he still has a couple of shells in his magazine over here. But what is he going to do? He is an experienced player. I'm pretty sure that is 1 mark of excellence, so that's well, he's definitely not the worst player. He takes out the Samoa SM as the Patriot continues to shoot standard APCR into his side, and it's actually still bouncing as the side is really well armored, like the front of this tank. So yeah, this tank has the same mobility as the Mouse now, or the top speed, and the Tortoise. I'm pretty sure that's limited to 20 as well, maybe 25, but it's definitely a step forwards on what you used to have maybe about 3 or 4 years ago now, which, yeah, definitely quite some time ago now. 10 kilometers an hour backwards, so it's quite easy to flank this tank, as the power to weight ratio is also 8.89, so it's not going to shift anywhere fast. The tank traverse at 25.03, yeah, it's definitely, it's just easy to flank this tank. That's what I'm trying to get kind of get across. It's just easy to flank this tank. You track it once, track it twice, hope you bounce, or maybe take the 1 shell, go around, and the best place to shoot it would be like over here into these 2 tracks. Keep on tracking it and do damage. You'd have to have at least like 250 maybe millimeters of penetration just to reliably get through every single time. Gun elevation at 20 is definitely not the worst, but the gun depression is 5 degrees, which, yeah, definitely isn't the best. As Tianzi over here takes out the M40, M43 over there, and it looks like this object 274A doesn't really know how long the reload of this tank is. He definitely would have had enough time to kind of go back and go behind this kind of like house or whatever it is, this building over here, and yet again he's just reversing backwards. What is this object 274A doing? He would have had enough time to do a circle and still go behind the building, but he's just sitting out in the open. I'm going over here trying to bounce from the T95. That tank might have quite a lot of armor, but this 276 millimeters of penetration is definitely enough to challenge the turret of that tier 8 premium medium tank, as the STA1 rams himself to death for 310 damage on the T95, as this does weigh, let me just check, it does weigh quite a lot, I'm pretty sure. The max load on this is just under 92 tons, so you definitely don't want to ram this. Even little bumps like this, the Centurion is getting 50 hit points of damage, which, well, it could eventually lower down. Maybe if you had a bit over 750 hit points, it could lower it down until, well, you have that, you have enough alpha damage to take out the tank that is trying to go around you, do loops around you, as Tianzi finally does the right thing, puts his back against the building, so the Centurion 71 can't go around him, can't keep on circling him, and that is an absolutely brilliant round for the T95 on Himmelsdorf. So as you can see over here, absolutely brilliant round for Tianzi over here, loads of medals, an ace tanker, no wonder, Pascucci's medal for destroying 2 enemy SPGs, a Pools medal, Oh, that's a pause medal. Yep, okay, keep on going. A high caliber, of course, that Kolobanov's, that's what I missed. For standing alone versus 5 enemy tanks, that is absolutely huge to get in any tank. And, well, so it was definitely quite easy for Tianzi over here, but there was definitely quite a lot of pressure on him to perform. A high caliber, cool-headed, crucial contribution, a steel wall, and a top gun. Let's see, 8,356 damage, 12 kills, 1,883 base experience, and he actually gave Nivik that crucial contribution for killing at least 12 enemy vehicles in one battle. He did all 12, Nivik didn't get any, but also quite a good round for him. Nothing compared to what Tianzi had over here, but 3,000 damage is still quite a nice game in a tier 9 tank destroyer. 17 shots fired, 17 hit, 14 penetrated, giving us that 8,356 damage. Didn't find too many premium rounds when it weren't necessary. I actually made 74,000 credits profit, which is actually quite nice because you don't really make much profit past like, well, tier 7 really, and really past tier 8 and tier 9, especially at like tier 10 and like tier 9. That's really when you like don't make any credit. But having all of this, absolutely brilliant game for the T95, the Doom Turtle, or the Zoom Turtle, whatever you want to call it. But I think that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.